Alright, this is a free lesson. I don't know if you've ever seen anybody try to do stucco before, but if you look on the foundation of a house where it's all chipping and falling off, it's because they did not get the surface wet before trying to put the concrete on it or mix or whatever. All mud is drawn to moisture, whether it be drywall mud, grout, concrete, whatever. So what you would do is you get the surface a little bit wet, then you put your stucco on. This wall I've already stuccoed. It's the wall in my bathroom. And the reason that I stuccoed it is because it was concrete block and I didn't want it to look like a jailhouse bathroom. So I stuccoed it. After stuccoing it, I went over it with drywall mud so I could paint it and it would be smooth. What is up with the camera? Anywho, show you a little trick here. So since I'm putting drywall mud on it, you want to add a little bit of water to the mud to make it smooth out a little bit better. The thing I hate about drywall is when you got to go to sand it, the dust is so fine, it gets everywhere and gets all in your nose and all that if you ain't wearing a mask. Plus, if you're doing it, you know, as a job you're getting paid for, it gets all over the customer's house as well. You know what I'm saying? So I hated sanding it from the first time I did it, and I thought to myself, how could I do this to make it smooth as possible prior to sanding it to where I didn't have to deal with that dust so much. I'll show you what I found out. We can just put a whole bunch of this on the wall. If you're ever doing drywall, if you don't use a lot of mud, then you probably did something wrong, because everybody uses a lot of mud. Okay, then let's get these corners a little bit. Like I said, I did add water to this mud, so it's more runny than normal would be, but you see it sticking to the wall just fine. That stucco, or basically concrete mix, I like to use Portland cement. It works for pretty much whatever. It can only get so smooth. So if you were to just paint that surface, it would take a lot of paint for you to end up with a smooth finished product. So what I found, I bought a car cleaning kit from Walmart, and in that kit there was a squeegee. So if you take a squeegee, I don't know how good the camera can see, but it makes it very smooth the first time. Boom. See, everybody likes to do the same thing the same way. Everybody's been doing that particular thing for the past 20 years, but we've got a lot more tools at our disposal, and there's no rules to building anything as long as you end up with a quality finished product. Your method is not going to be under any type of scrutiny, you know, because do what you do to get where you need to be. That's the way I look at it. So now I've came up with a method by using a freaking squeegee. I'll make it smooth as can be. Look at it. Now this surface, I won't even sand it again because it's a little wavy from me doing the stucco. It's kind of hard to get that perfectly flat. They have a mesh that you can use that the stucco will grab onto. But like I said, I just wet the surface, and then also what I did, I took some concrete screws, screwed them in, or nails. I nailed them in to where they were just barely sticking above my surface because I did have paint on my concrete blocks. And then I took some saran wrap and wrapped it around the nail, wrapped around, and went all the way around this thing to where it would keep it off from sliding down the wall. What is up with the focus on my camera? Anyway, once you get it pretty smooth, you can take and go back with some water. This is how you get it really smooth. spray a little water on there and then go over it. And that will keep you from having to do a whole bunch of sanding and getting all that fine dust everywhere, because I don't like that dust. It gets in every crack and crevice. You'll be cleaning it out of your ears for days. I will anyway. I got big ears, but you know, free lesson. You're welcome.